It's your girl Kariana, and we are here with the Secret Gem sessions brought to you by TODO UK, Andy's Collective, and Secret Gem. And today I am accompanied by the one and only Jessica.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And we are here today because what's happening on Friday the 20th?
I don't know. What is happening on Friday the 20th?
I think there's like a really cool event going on where you're going to be performing.
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Maybe in Lewisham.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys get that?
Did you guys get it? And where is it going to be?
Fox and Firkins.
Fox and Firkins. So you know where to be on the 20th of March.
Correct.
So how have you been?
Good. Very good.
Yes.
Very good, thank you.
So today we're going to get to know a little bit about you so that the people out there can know who you are and what you do. Is that okay?
Wonderful.
You don't mind me asking you some questions?
No. Go for it. I'm an open book.
All right then. So you released an EP a few years ago, didn't you? What was the name of it?
Telenovela.
And what inspired you to give you that name, Telenovela?
Basically, I started because I wanted to write about like the immigrant experience here in the UK, but I wanted to frame it in like a more glorified way, a more beautiful way than just like struggle and suffering and like, you know. So I decided to name it Telenovela because I wanted every song to be like an episode of La Telenovela de un Migrante in the UK, and specifically, obviously, the Latin, from the Latin perspective. So that's why, yeah, each song on that EP is a different genre, it's a different episode, and then it all makes part of La Telenovela.
I love that. I think it's so important to kind of switch the narrative of being an immigrant. Like I said, not to always have it like sad and nitty gritty, but to shine light on the positives, the sazon, the life and the culture we bring to a place. And most of your songs, they're mostly, or if not all, in Spanish?
Well, it was a gradual process. I did start with songs in English very initially, always with a bit of Spanish, but like it was mostly English. And then as I just started developing my songwriting and and the sound I wanted to do, I just naturally fell into writing more in Spanish. And now I almost exclusively write in Spanish, but it's just what feels right.
I love that. Yeah. So it was like a process that just like naturally and organically grew.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's important to incorporate Spanish in your songs? Do you feel like it represents you or is a part of your identity? That's why you should?
I think my main thing is always I'm just trying to be authentic to myself. And as years have gone, as life has happened to me, I just feel more comfortable expressing music in Spanish. I just find the language to express what I want to say easier. I also find to sing it, like, it just flows better than singing in English. I just don't think English really communicates what I want to say as well. But maybe, who knows, in the future, things change, people change, life changes you. I might write more. And I do have a few songs here and there that have bits of English. But again, it's very much based on how I feel or what the song feels to me, you know?
I think that's so important because we were talking earlier about, I don't know if you can relate, like, it's a different personality when you speak in Spanish compared to when you're speaking in English. Uno se puede expresar diferente, con más emoción, con más pasión, like, so I completely understand where you're coming from in that sense. Would you say that you have two different personalities or it brings out something different to you?
I would say I'm a bit more, I'm a bit more aggressive in English.
Oh, I love that. Word gal.
Listen, yeah, West Croydon represent. I grew up in West Croydon and like that kind of roughness like sticks.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, there's a lot of code switching involved, especially when you live in London. But my default is always a bit, I think I just spat, sorry.
That's okay, it's the Londoner, you know.
Anyways, my default is always like a bit aggressive in English. I'm a little bit more forceful, a bit more rugged around the edges. Whereas in Spanish, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I flow a little bit more. I'm still a little bit, just a little bit. I'm get that, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, it's just a bit more chill version. Don't get me wrong, yeah. I'm still a bit of a crazy gal. But yeah, it is definitely a different, like, when I speak to my friends from Colombia and they hear me speaking English, they're like, oh, you sound so different. I'm like,
yeah, I do. So yeah, it's a different side to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And on your EP, what would you say is your favorite song if you had to pick one? I know this is such a hard question to ask because you probably love all of your songs. But if you had to say there was one that is up there with one of your faves, which one would it be?
For different reasons, I think the last song on that EP, which is Bolbiana Said, is one of my favorite lyrics that I've written because it was really personal. But then I love the production that I did for Tregua. It was like a really fun mix of genres. I think maybe those two are probably my favorite.
Nice. Did you produce any of the songs on the...
So the way I work is I do the demos.
Okay.
And then I would take it to my producer, and then we would work on it, change sounds out or develop it more. But I always find that it's easier when, as an artist, you can communicate with the actual music. If you have those skills, it's so much easier to communicate your vision and to stay authentic to yourself when you have the tools to talk to other musicians and producers and accurately communicate,
that.
you know.
Wear many hats, don't you, darling?
I do.
What would you say is your favourite part of the process of making a song? Because there's so many layers to it.
Ooh, that's a really good question.
What is your favourite part of it that you're like, yes?
Do you know what? I think my favourite part is probably the initial first songwriting stage when it's just by myself, like in my house, and I'm just coming up with the melodies and the lyrics. And I tend to prefer to work by myself in that sense, in the first songwriting stages, because it can be quite a vulnerable experience, and with other people around, I can close off. So that stage, I think, is probably my favourite because it's where you're exploring the most, you're trying to understand what you're trying to say in the song, and it's the first time you're hearing this song, so you get excited, and I just sing it over and over and over, and I'm like, yeah, I really like this, I really like this. That's when you get the most excited. Towards the end of the process, you've heard the song, a handful of times. You're like, yeah, okay, moving on. So I think, yeah.
That's nice. Sounds like it's like the most personal part of the song, isn't it? It's like you're birthing it. You're making your baby.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that. Now, when it comes to performing, do you have like a ritual? Like, do you get nervous? Is there something that you do leading up to the days? Like, do you look after your voice so you don't strain it? Like, give us tips. Let the people know what you do.
I do actually have some rituals that I do. For like actual show day, I need to be very zen. I know like people are like, oh, pie for the show. Ah! I actually can't do that. I can't do that. I will lose my mind. I have to like be so quiet and like really pensive, and just if I could be in a room locked by myself before I go on.
That's what you're doing.
Bliss. Yeah. I don't really like to be too hype because I feel like it makes me lose control, and then I get angsty. I don't really get nervous before shows. Before shows, I usually do like a week before the show, I'll be really religious with my warm-ups and stuff. Should be doing it all the time.
Cuéntanos qué tipo de warm-ups.
Should be doing it all the time. You've got to make sure to steam, if you can, every single day.
Steam what?
Your vocal cords.
¿Y cómo se hace eso?
Well, my hack is that I like to take really hot showers. So I just basically hotbox.
I love that shit. I'm hotboxing my bathroom right now.
Yeah, basically that's what I do.
Babe.
And then, but you got to be careful because after you steam, you shouldn't really sing too much. So it's like a process that I do in the morning. I'll do some warm-ups, and then I actually do warm-ups throughout the day. So I'm
people
constantly...
care.
It's like, oh my God, it's the same brand thing. Okay, so like, for example, I'll just be like... all day.
Love
like
that.
every few hours, I'm just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Just because personally, I've actually struggled a lot with my voice in the past year.
Okay.
So I've been having to take extra care to maintain it. But I'll do that, and then I also rehearse before the official rehearsal. Because you've got to rehearse your movements and that if you're gonna be shaking us on stage. Yeah, Beyonce level. And I actually have a treadmill at home, which I have used in the past when I was doing like a particular
treadmill in your house?
Yeah, it was like the ones without just the walking pad, basically.
Like...
Yeah, be singing. I felt like Beyonce, I'm not gonna lie.
Doing up runway.
Yeah.
Love that.
And because I was performing, the first time I performed with heels, I was like, I don't.
No, muy berraca. Yo no lo podía hacer, lo siento honesta. So,
yeah,
big
so
up
I
to
had
you,
to get my
boy.
practice in, innit? So I'd use a treadmill and I sang with the hills and I was like, hey, let me break these hills in because can you imagine?
No, yo no lo podía hacerlo. I know
for
me.
Not for me.
Yo me caigo. For sure, for sure. For sure, I'm going to fall over. There's no way.
But yeah, those are basically what I do.
That's so cool. I've never didn't know anything about the steaming, so you guys got tips, you know? You've got Jessica's tips now, you know what to do.
And a few more under my belt. Go to my DMs.
But, in her DMs, just slide through. And what can people expect from your performance for Friday?
You can expect to be serenaded, have a little dance. I always say, like, I like to transport people in my sets. I like to kind of create the world around the songs and be able to immerse the audience in it.
I love that.
So,
it's like a journey.
Yeah, exactly. Expect to be captivated.
It's giving telenovela.
Do you know what I mean?
It's giving, I'm going to take you with me. Come with
movie.
me.
Yeah. Come along for the ride.
And what can people expect from you? What's coming next? So you've got this show, Hay Algo Más, vas a salir con más singles, EP, album. Cuéntanos todo.
So I'm in the process of recording right now. Yeah.
What are you recording?
I'm recording my new like EP. Yeah, about time to be honest. It's about love. So because I had some very a wide variety of experiences with love in the past year, and I need to get these things out of my system.
Oh, I love that. There's one thing I do love about like artists. It literally seems like therapy. Like you can just sanar and release it
100%, 100%. Like it's very cathartic to be able to like sing a song that about something, and you can just. And to be honest, sometimes the more you sing it, the less raw these emotions become. So you end up processing. You know.
Claro, una sanación.
Yeah, and also, I'm sorry, but if trauma's gonna happen, I need to make something out of it. Do you know what I mean? Like
it can't go to waste.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna suffer for no reason.
It's like I'm crying. I'm thinking, but hold on, the song out of this is gonna be tea.
I love that. You're like, hold on.
Yeah, I'm crying, but this is going in my song bank. I'm like, it's right. But yeah, so it's gonna be about love. There's gonna be a lot of singy tracks because I've just been into a lot of like boleros and like rancheras and things like that.
I love
just
that,
singing
though.
a lot. So yeah, there's a few like singy ballad type songs, boleritos. There's like a little sad girl cumbia. It's gonna be like pronto una bachatica. Yeah,
that's one thing I do love about your music is how you infuse so many different genres and your vocals are just so different with it. I really do. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see what's coming.
Thanks, Gal.
So I'm going to ask you some playful questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm nervous.
No, nothing too heavy. First one. If your ex heard your music, which song would hurt them the most? Just what we'll just start off heavy. Do you get what I mean?
Do you know what? Yeah, you said that and my ex's face popped up right here. Right,
Ew.
okay. Yeah.
Swipe.
Let me think. If he heard my music.
Or one song. Or a song or something
that would hurt him the most.
He'd be like, ooh, like, is she sending for me? But it's not indirect for me.
Do you know what? One of my new ones that actually, I'm going to sing it at the show. So if you want to know the tea. Yeah, it's like, it's a song that I was kind of telling him like, oh, like, why are you not loving me no more? And it's just one of them like really emotional songs. And I think if he heard it, he'd be like, oh shit. Yeah, maybe I could get him to feel a bit bad if he ever heard it.
Good.
But, you know.
I feel like a lot of girls can relate to that because why are we out here begging for the minimum?
Yeah. But you know, it's nice sometimes to like make them feel bad.
Claro.
It's just like,
tiene que ser un ciclo, you know.
Yeah.
Tire da.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay then. So hopefully if you go to the show, bring a tissue, love. Bring a tissue.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a good one. If you had to choose fame, money, or true love, which one are you picking and why?
Do you know what? I got my tarot cards read last year or something, or the year before that. And the girl that did it, she said to me, at some point you're going to have to choose between your career and your love. And I was like, I said, oh my God, don't tell me that. Oh my God.
¿Cuál sería entonces?
What was it? Money, fame, and love. I don't care for fame.
Love that.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go with love. I'm gonna go with love.
Love a girl.
I'm a lover girl.
Love a girl.
I'm sorry.
that.
I'm a lover girl because you could have all the money in the world, but
No, as I feliz.
do you know what I mean? And you can do things that make you happy, but you're always gonna be looking. Well, me personally, you're always gonna be looking for that love, and if it's not gonna happen, then I don't really
say no.
What's the point?
And I feel like the music that we were brought up on, we love love.
Yeah,
Like
all parts of it, the good, the bad, the ugly.
It makes it all together.
Love. Yeah.
Okay, love a girl. We love to see it. What's one red flag you ignore every time?
Stop! I was thinking about this the other day because I was like, because I'm talking to this guy, yeah, and I started seeing some things that I was like, future me might come back and say, that was a red flag, why didn't you, da-da-da-da-da. Let me think. I think, okay, yeah, you know red flag I ignore?
Yeah.
It's the silent treatment. When they give you the silent treatment after an argument, I tend to ignore that one. I'm just like, no, it's fine. Like they're annoyed. To me.
They're processing their emotions.
But actually, that's actually a deal breaker. I can't handle. Like I'm anxious. What's the word? Anxious attachment styles. Yeah. So I need to sort the problems out there and then.
Tenemos que hablarlo ahora.
Otherwise, I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping. So yeah, I do tend to that red flag. I tend to just.
I can relate to that one. I'm very much like, no, deja pa mañana lo que se puede hacer hoy. So we need to sort this up because who's going to bed annoyed?
And I tend to always go for the avoidant type. We hate that. And I'm like...
we need to meet in the middle, honey, you know? So I hear that one. What's the most toxic lyric you've ever written? Not the blink. The blink is sending me.
The most toxic... It's actually a song that I'm writing.
I can see you process. You're like,
yeah, because I was thinking when I was writing the song, I was like, how do I spin this to make it not look so bad? Because I was like, you know what? The song, when I finish it, it's basically the idea is going to be that I'm going to be like, I'm singing it in the song so that I don't do it in real life.
Love that.
I'll tell you what the lyric was. I think it was, maldigo a la que te bese por alejarte de mí, and something else. But basically, in essence, I'm saying, if you're not with me...
I'll fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not like that. I'm not a toxic girl at all. So this was, be grateful I wrote it in the song.
And not actually doing it in real life, you know? The beauty of music. Just because I sing it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it, you know?
Allegedly.
Supposedly. Supuestamente. What's a song you wish you wrote? Is there like a song that you've ever heard and you're like, I wish I wrote that, or I wish I wrote something similar to that?
Yes, actually, that's exactly was my thought process when I wrote Volví a Nacer, because I wrote that based on La Canción de Hasta la Raíz by Natalia Lafourcade.
Okay.
I think that song is just divine. It's just,
Love
it's just what she wanted to capture. She captured it. Yeah, one of them songs that I wish I wrote it. So I did write Volví a Nacer based off...
Inspirada de esa canción.
Yeah, the same sentiment kind of thing.
What is an artist you would risk it all for to collaborate with?
That's a really good question. Risk it all?
Yeah, that sounds really saucy. That sounds really naughty, if I'm honest.
You know what? Probably Juanes. He's been like, Juan. I'll give you two. I'll give you a man, a woman. Juanes and Mon Laferte. Mon Laferte is my queen. I love her so much. But yeah, Juanes has been like one of my all-time inspirations. I just love.
That would be really cool as well. See, I was gonna say we've probably grown up on it, isn't it?
Yeah. Those two probably my go-to. I'd have to say.
Lovely. This one's a bit of a. Which artist do you think is overrated?
Stop! Why are you going to try to get me cancelled if I even
I know, that's what I said. This one's a bit...
No, let me think. Overrated?
Yeah.
Oh, overrated. Overrated. We're going to have to give me a second to process.
Yeah, no, it's a tricky one, that one. That one is a hard one.
I don't really know. Overrated.
My go-to is always, no offense, 6ix9ine.
Oh, but you see, I'm not even on that one. Okay, let me think, because I'm not gonna lie, I can't hate on none of the Latin artists because I love them all. But probably, do you know what? I'll be the stereotypical one. unfortunately, I really just don't like her artistry, is Taylor Swift.
Fairs.
I just really...
I mean, I've never been a Swiftie myself.
I've
but,
never either, just because I don't like her songwriting or her visual artistry. I just don't like her vision. I just think it's a bit mediocre. I feel so bad saying that. I'm like, who am I to say?
No, opinions, each to their own, you know.
But, art is subjective, and I just don't like her art, and I just don't think she's all that.
I mean, her fan base is crazy. I don't know how...
Imagine this goes viral. I'll get...
They're coming for you. They're coming for you. No, hopefully not. This is just, opinions.
Opinions.
You know? It's not
no one get
factual,
offended, yeah?
Right. What's the craziest thing a fan has ever done? One of your fans. Have you ever gone to a show and like a fan's done something you're like, ooh, or something nice that a fan has done for you that you're like, oh.
Do you know what? I've not had any bad experiences that I can think of. It's all been positive. I think, I've only ever had like people come up to me like, oh my God, I like your music, or I saw you here, I saw you there. I'm actually very blessed. Very blessed. Haven't had any negative experiences at all.
Very good.
Yeah.
If your music career ended tomorrow, what would you do next?
Ooh, that's fun. I mean, not fun, but
that's... like,
an alternate timeline. Yeah. What would I do next? I think I'm always going to be in the creative world.
Okay, so what would you do?
I think I'd probably be... Maybe I'd work in like... actually, I don't know, I think I'd probably be in music, just in the other side. I think I'd be in the visual side of music. Probably the videography side. Maybe I'd become like a videographer, a music video director.
I can see you being director because I've seen like the BTS of like how you do your music videos, and I'm like, they are so cool. I remember following you from when you first started, like you doing stuff in your home.
Yeah, like pandemic days. Yeah.
But the visuals are just so like cinema vibes.
Oh,
I'm like, it really tells a story.
Yeah, it's definitely a passion of mine that I didn't know I was gonna have, but yeah.
So as I say, you wear many hats, baby girl.
I do.
Many hats. Right, last one. Finish the sentence. Latin RSR.
Latin art. This could sound like one of those like school campaigns. Latin arts are diverse, beautiful, unique.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm trying to think of something actually like interesting. Latin artists are.
Or Latina artists are, if you want to make it easier.
Latina artists are... there's no way to make this not sound cringe. I'm so sorry. I'll give you, the basic answer, and then I'll give you a more like, you need to Google what the word means. So, Latina artists are powerful. Take two. Latina artists are eclectic.
Oh, she said, I'm giving you something to study on. Oh, I love that. Amazing. Do you have a message for your fans?
Message to my fans is to, just keep listening to the music. New music is coming. Come to the shows, interact with me on social media. Don't be scared to type me the message. Y, bueno, en español, para los que hablan español, a mis fans, los quiero mucho, sigan escuchando mi música, interactúen conmigo por las redes, que yo siempre estoy ahí pendiente, y nada, y nos vemos en el próximo show.
¿Y dónde te pueden encontrar? ¿Sus redes sociales qué son?
Mis redes sociales son Jessica Music, Jessica Music, se escribe así, JSCA, JSCA Music, en todas las plataformas.
And now she's going to give you a personal invite. Puedes invitarlos al show on Friday. Tell them where, when, where to go.
Están invitados al show en el Fox and Firkin el 20 de marzo, donde vamos a estar cantando unas cancioncitas muy sabrosas. Los espero ya.
So this has been Secret Gem Sessions. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you've had fun. I've really enjoyed getting to know you more and dissecting all your layers. So, yeah, thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, girl.
My pleasure. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. You know what to do. All right?